season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Allen going to go to the air right away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return, Carter. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it. Put this on the base and thank you very much for getting us to life. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up the 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Allen now on first down. It's complete to Diggs. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 6 catches, 73 yards. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
The 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
We got a bit of a play against the Hornets. It really was a good effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing,
and Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties with big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting in the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, set. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Allen now looks to throw.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now a 2nd down and 6.
Throwing now is Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Carter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And going right back to Walker.
And some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenneth Walker with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the 41, Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Under pressure, they got him again.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the two teams will head to the locker room. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
They find some open. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He'll get this one complete to Davis. Past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
On first down, Allen. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. To throw, it's Allen.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. A disappointing end to that drive, making it to the red zone, but they'll again, CD, wind up with nothing.
And nothing, that's been the key word, because they've had drives throughout that have finished off with nothing. Can't finish off a drive to save their lives in this game, and this one winds up again, giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Okay, 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Walker with another carry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And here come the Bills. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third. Back now in Miami. The Bills on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A gutsy call turns out to be a good one though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Again, it's Walker. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Gregory Rousseau.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back
back at the 8-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, and Diggs has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Allen. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
Allen now on first down. It's complete to Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were